Welcome to the Get Trauma Informed podcast, dedicated to unraveling the complexities of trauma, its pervasive impact, and the journey towards holistic recovery and realignment. If your radiance has ever felt muted, like I and thousands of others, you're in the right place to reignite your inner light. I'm your host, Wellness Coach Liz Blanding, and this is the Get Trauma Informed podcast. Here's a truth most leaders never hear. Trauma walks into every room before your team ever says a word. If you're not aware of it, you're leading blind. And when leaders lead blind, they can cause more harm than good. Welcome back to the Get Trauma Informed podcast. I'm your host, peer-to-peer wellness coach Liz Blanding. And today, I want to take us deeper into defining trauma-informed leadership. Trauma-informed leadership means you understand that people bring their whole selves, their past experiences, their nervous system responses, their survival instinct into work, church, and community spaces. It means shifting from what's wrong with you to what happened to you. And even further, how can I create an environment where you can function, grow, and contribute without being re-traumatized? Let me share a story from my own life. Many years ago, I was working at an insurance company. I had recently been in a serious car accident and returned to work too soon. One day, when I was in the ladies' room, my legs locked up completely. I could not move. I had to sit there rubbing my legs and forcing circulation back until I could stand and walk again. Finally, I pulled myself together and walked out, only to find and be met by my supervisor at the door. She was furious, yelling, screaming about missed calls, about the percentage rate dropping because I was away too long. She slammed the claim basket of paperwork against the wall right there in front of me. Now, here's where trauma showed up for me. Instead of handling the situation properly, instead of reporting it up the chain of command, my nervous system went straight into survival mode. I didn't feel safe. I retreated, and ultimately, I quit the job. That moment wasn't just about me. It was an example of non-trauma informed leadership. My supervisors, unresolved trauma and lack of emotional regulation spilled out into anger, re-traumatizing me in a moment when I really needed compassion. This is why trauma-informed leadership is not optional. It's absolutely imperative in the workplace, in the church, in schools, and every organization. Because when leaders don't recognize trauma, they unintentionally recreate the very environments that cause people to shut down, quit, and lose trust. But when leaders lead with awareness, empathy, and accountability, people don't just survive, they thrive. Let's discuss 4 key principles of trauma-informed leadership. Number 1, awareness. Assume trauma is in the room. Many of your team members carry invisible wounds. Number 2, empathy. Lead with compassion, response, instant or instead of instantly reacting. Number 3, boundaries with accountability. Trauma informed doesn't mean no accountability. It means balancing responsibility with respect. And number 4, model regulation. Leaders set the emotional thermostat. If you are calm, your team feels safe enough to focus and to contribute. Now let's talk about some action steps that leaders can take. You can begin meetings with a moment to breathe, center, and check in. You can train supervisors and managers in trauma-informed practices. We can replace yelling, shaming, and public criticism with private conversation and problem solving. We can create a culture where employees, members, or volunteers feel safe bringing concerns without fear of punishment. My experience at the insurance company taught me something powerful. When leaders aren't trauma informed, people retreat. But when leaders are trauma informed, people rise. This is the kind of leadership that heals, the kind that builds trust, and the kind that transforms not just organizations, but lives. I'm going to repeat that. This is the kind of leadership that heals, the kind that builds trust, and the kind that transforms not just organizations, but lives. And just a reminder, at Oasis Wellness Centers, we have trauma-informed leadership masterclasses. We host courses, all designed to equip you with the tools to lead with awareness, empathy, and accountability. If you're ready to take the next step and grow as a trauma-informed leader in your workplace, church, or community, visit oasiswellnessctrs.com to learn more and register today. We are recovering one breath at a time. Give yourself grace and stay fearless. Bye for now. It's time to buckle up. No more suffering in silence. Our Power Pack journey to recovery and realignment starts now. Remember, you are collateral damage on someone else's warpath. Trauma is not your fault. Recovery, however, is your responsibility. I'm your host, Wellness Coach Liz Blanding, and this is the Get Trauma Informed podcast.